Hello, welcome to another one. So we're going to be hearing what three ministers of the gospel had to say about what the current crop of gospel musicians are doing, like the current trend of what has been happening, especially the popular ones. So I believe this may shed more light on what true worship ministers should do, where should they be ministering, and how should they conduct their activities. So let's listen first to what Pastor Chris Oyakilome has to say.
That's what he did. So we can't make it a standalone. No, it's in the church. It belongs in the church. Belongs in the church. Belongs in the church. So don't turn it into your professional career and move from church to church or place to place as a business. You may say it's not a business, but truly it's a business. That's what you're doing. And you know, when they don't pay you, you are angry. Yes. If you don't pay them, they get angry. If you don't pay their hotel bills, they're angry. Don't pay their transportation, they're angry. If you're doing it for God, go to the church. Go to the church and humble yourself and discipline yourself.
Now let's get into Prophet Uebert Angel's input with regards to ministers who charge before they worship or they sing in our churches.
Now we have musicians who are gospel musicians coming here to sing. And when they sing there, they charge you $15,000, $20,000. What a joke. If the musician is supposed to be paid, I need my salary. What about the ushers? What about the protocol? What about the prayer team? Why is music you're supposed to be paid? It's wrong. You have a keyboard player who says, pay me before I play. So we pay you to go to heaven. What will take you to heaven then if you are paid to play the keyboard? What is taking you to heaven? Oh yeah, the music department is quiet now.
And one of you guys sent me this video clip of Apostle Arome Osayi's spiritual son, his take also on worship ministers who charge money. Let's get into it.
I said the Lord gave me a prophecy. I said the first of the year. He said when they open their mouth to sing, what will come out is not melodies, but their wickedness in the back. That's what will be brought out to the public. It's starting gradually. Meanwhile, if you touch the profit place of the men of the city and you cure the sorcerer girl from the demon that helped her to make profit for her masters, guess what will happen? Her masters will rise. And then they will come against you and stir up the people against what? You. Oh, don't you know we have masters of the sorcerer girls in the name of record label? A man that's a priest that we are bringing from another city to come and minister, and then the congregation in their own capacity give to the man in the honor of his priesthood. Do you understand? They now make a career out of it. You can see, go and sing soulish music, go and sing, you know, they have all kinds of music. They say no, this one is not secular, it's what do they call it? Is it love music? Or I've not seen people who defend certain genres of secular music. They say no, this one they're not saying anything bad, it's inspirational music. Go and sing inspirational music and make money. But when it comes to priesthood, you have to abide by the law of the altar. That which is received freely from God should be given freely, not providing for yourself. That is what booking is. You provide ahead of time for yourself a boss.
So the man of God, Pastor Chris Oyakilome, has this advice for pastors and men of God who are inviting musicians who have this practice that they are doing. So let's listen to his advice, and please support us by liking, sharing, and subscribing. Meet you in another one. God bless you.
Go to the church. Go to the church and humble yourself and discipline yourself. And pastors, see, you are the ones to take the right steps. You're the ones to take the right steps. As long as you allow those things happen, they continue. And many of these people don't stay in a church. They're very indisciplined. You invite them to your church, don't invite them again. You invite them to your church, then you have those inside your church beginning to think that that's the way. When he leaves, some of them leave with him to go and find out this new way of ministry. They leave. Because those people were never disciplined in their own. They have no church. They don't stay in a church. They don't. They go by all kinds of funny titles. So if you don't go through the word, understand the word, and act accordingly, then you must, maybe you have a way that you want to run God's church for him. But if you are a pastor of God's church, then carry out ministry in the way that he has asked us to do it, not in the way you think is your style. There's no such thing as your own style of ministry. There's no style of ministry. There's no style. Let no man deceive you. There's no style of ministry. Oh, Pastor Chris, I like your style of ministry. Oh, I don't have one. No, he gave us examples. They're in the word. Christ gave us his own examples, and Paul said we should follow him as he followed Christ. You can see what the apostles did. Read the book of Acts. Read Peter's words, James, Jude. Read them and then correct yourself. So let your church or ministry be characterized through the word, and you'll be full of joy. You'll be happy. You fulfill God's plan. Otherwise, you're fulfilling your own plan. You know, Kenneth Hagin wrote a book on plans, purposes, and pursuit.